Alright, since I've been posting action movie reviews, and pretty much most of the movie reviews have been over people we already know about, Jackie Chan, Jet Li. I haven't done any Bruce Lee ones yet because they're pretty much self-explanatory. But now I'm about to do a short little series in between action movie reviews whenever I get around to doing them again on unsung heroes of martial arts films. Today I'm going to do one on Hwang Jang Lee, born December 21st, 1944. He was born in Osaka, Japan. His family moved him back to South Korea. He began taking Taekwondo lessons at 14. He is now a 9th degree black belt in Taekwondo, and he is now addressed as Grandmaster Hwang Jang Lee. And he has several nicknames. One of them is Thunderfoot from his role as the main villain in Drunken Master, and also known as Silver Fox from the character he played in, one of his most popular roles. I think it's from the film The Secret Rivals, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, the first time I seen this guy, it's just like everybody else. He fought Jackie Chan the first time around in Snake and the Eagle's Shadow, which essentially had pretty much the same cast and crew that would later on to go on to do the pseudo sequel Drunken Master. And in both of those films, Hwang Jang Lee plays the villain, but he plays a very tough villain. He is by far one of the best kickers in martial arts cinema. Amongst diehard fans, he's one of the fan favorites and one of the best in all of martial arts films. And of course, eventually, Ing Si-yun had discovered him, and he became he was discovered in 1976 in Hong Kong. He had started in Korean movies before that, but then he went to Hong Kong and he started getting work in martial arts movies as the villains and things like that. He became known as the king of the leg fighters and against movie fighters. Supposedly he killed a man in real life. He used to train the South Vietnamese armies in Taekwondo, and a man challenged him with a knife, and he kicked the guy in a temple and killed him, supposedly. Well, he's not making films anymore. He retired in the early to mid 1990s, and apparently he did an interview in 2002 for the Hong Kong Legends DVD range, and supposedly there's going to be special editions of Snake and the Eagle's Shadow and Drunken Master that's going to have interviews with him, which I'm looking forward to. I've been all over YouTube trying to find them, but they're not there yet, because they haven't been released yet. But a few quick things. One thing, first time I saw this guy was, of course, in Snake and the Eagle's Shadow, and I was pretty impressed. Second time I saw him was in Drunken Master, and that's really, whenever they showed him, they mostly showed him by himself doing his thing against another character. He wasn't seen as much because he was the villain, but whenever he was on screen, he was pretty much amazing. Probably one of the most amazing things he did, and I think is his signature move. He does a flying double leg kick and lands back on his feet. If anybody's seen it, or if you look up some of the videos, I think one of them is called Hwang Jang Lee kicking slideshow. I think it pretty much display all of his skills on there. There's this one movie he did direct, produce, and star in that supposedly one of the it was, to some degree, it's become a cult classic, which I haven't been able to find on DVD, unfortunately, called Hitman in the Hand of Buddha, which I really want to see. I've heard that was really great, and I've only saw one clip of it where he kicks like 10 guys in a row in like one take almost. And I really would like to see it. He was also in Millionaire's Express, aka Shanghai Express, with Yun Biao and Sammo Hung, and Cynthia Rothrock. He was in No Retreat, No Surrender 2. He was in Magnificent Warriors. Let's see, he was in Challenge of the Tiger, Eagle vs. Silver Fox, Kid from Kwangtung, Secret Executioners, Game of Death 2, I think it's starring one of the Bruce Lee clones, Buddha Assassinator. Hell's Windstaff was supposed to be a classic. If you find a DVD of that, he's on the cover for that film. Let's see, he was in Invincible Armor, and then he retired. He retired around 1996. The last couple of movies he did was one was in 1994 called Emperor of the Underworld. The other one was in 1996 called Boss, which were Korean films. And now he lives on Jeju, if I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. It's an island in South Korea. And apparently his son says he still lives there, where he practices taekwondo every day, which is good. Hopefully those interviews get to come out and really get to know the guy behind the powerful kicks and the infamous mustache. And that's all I got to say about Hwang Jang Lee, and he is one of many unsung heroes of action cinema. Well, that's all I got for today. See you guys later. As far as my monotone voice is concerned, for those of you who have been complaining about it, I have the best monotone voice in all of YouTube. You can quote me on that. Peace.